Every year, Midsummer Scream descends on Long Beach, California, the world's largest Halloween and horror convention. This year marks its 10th anniversary, and we're covering the cosplay, the Hall of Shadows, and interviewing the haunt owners, designers, mask makers, and special effects artists who bring it all to life.
Hey, we're here with Rick from Fear Farm. Can you tell us a little bit about your haunt?
So today we built our haunt's called Bite. It's basically centered around everything that bites, really. Like, we got spiders, vampires, zombies, we got all kinds of weird stuff like that in there. So this is our 5th year doing Midsummer Scream. Yeah, I've been haunting since I was 6 years old. I'm 35 now, so yeah, 29. I think I'm right, yeah, 29 years I've been doing this, but Fear Farm itself, we've been doing about 27 years, so yeah, I went from a porch with a strobe light and a horn to now we're on 80 acres with a hayride and all kinds of stuff like that. Yeah. We're near Hesperia, but we're up in the mountains up by Silverwood Lake.
You guys do such an excellent job of scaring people. We want to know what scares you the most.
Inspectors, not just kidding. Inspectors, the fire department, guests.
So mostly humans.
I have a good relationship with all those people, but yeah, sometimes when you go to a new place, it can be a little scary. Just shout out to all the haunted houses that are here with us that put in all the hard work and all the artistry that goes into this. It's what we do, and it's amazing to be around other people that have the same interest as us, for sure.
From Straite to Hale Productions. Can you guys tell me a little about your haunt and where you guys are located?
We're located in Rancho Cucamonga, California, and this is our yard haunt, but we offer our services to other theme parks and attractions to build haunts for them as well. This is a moonshine factory, probably circa 1940, and the rumor is that it's bad for the people in the town, negative effects on the people and the frogs.
This is our 11th season as haunters. We've been building props for about 14 years now, but 11 full walkthroughs that we've done.
Excellent. And you can tell from the level of your work, you guys have great detail, great theming. We always enjoy going through it every year. What scares you guys the most?
Little girls.
Right. Strike after a show.
Tear down.
Hello, children! It's me, the Ringmaster, here at Dark Harbor, and we would love to see this. It's our 13th season. We're so excited. Lucky number 13. Come join us. My pals are itching to say hello.
My name is Seventh.Ink, the Undertaker for Terrifying True Stories, and I've been waiting for you for hundreds of years. I'll see you on the other side.
I'm here with Hector and Leslie from H&L's Realm of Horror. Can you guys tell us a little bit about your haunt and where you're located?
Yeah, we're H&L's Realm of Horror. Keyword for Hector and Leslie is kind of like our little realm of horror, what we see is a little horror. And, well, this is our new haunt debuting at Midsummer. It's Witchwolves, the Hunter's Reckoning. Basically, you're going to join a ruthless witch hunter into a journey where, you know, he's recruiting people at the front, just at the edge of the woods to go help him hunt witches. He doesn't hunt alone. And basically, you'll go through a couple witch cottages at our actual Halloween event. Right now, it's kind of like a little teaser for our debut. We're located in Hesperia, but this year we believe that we're gonna do our haunt at our new home in Victorville.
What scares you guys the most?
I'd say demons. Yeah, for sure demons.
And I would say The Grudge. Probably The Grudge is probably one of the scariest.
John, Black Casket Productions. Can you tell us a little bit about your haunt and where you guys are located?
Sure. So we've been around for only about 4 years, so still fairly new. We're located in Yucaipa, California, kind of by Redlands, outside of Palm Springs area. It's a family-owned haunt. Every year it gets bigger and bigger. We change our theme every season. So for repeat customers, it's always something new. We spend a lot of time, put a lot of thought, creative scares. We have about 40 actors that work for us, top notch. We like to do not only jump scares, but we integrate acting with it. So you get a mixture of laughing, screaming, running, a little bit of everything. Yeah.
We were super impressed with what you guys brought this year at Midsummer Scream. We had a lot of fun, lots of good scares, amazing detail. Can you tell us a little bit about your theme at your location this season?
Sure. So we're doing Cannibal Creek. It's kind of a backwoods, hillbilly-ish type theme. We're super excited about this one. I mean, we've done several, but for me, personally, this one, I think it's going to be our best. We have so many great ideas. I mean, everything from a live bluegrass band outside. There's just so much you can do with it, and we have a lot of moving parts that are going to really catch people off guard. We put a lot of time and thought into the scares. You're looking that way, it comes from this way, which is kind of a basic thing, but we really try to have a unique scare that people have no idea. You know, you get haunters that come through a lot that love haunted houses, and me being one of them, it's hard to scare me because I'm always thinking, okay, it's going to happen right here. So I try to think just the opposite. Like they're looking there, it's coming from here or above. So that's what really gets people. And like I said, every year this is bigger and bigger.
What scares you?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's a tough one. You know, when I go to amusement park, I'm the guy going through the line, and these customers I really don't like because I could be one of them. Where I go through and I'm so busy looking at how they made this and how they built. Sometimes I even lose a scare. I don't even, because I'm not paying attention. But I like jump scares just because you're not expecting it. And it can be something really simple, but to catch somebody off guard, if they can do that for me, I love it because it's just a quick startle. And it seems to, you know, we like to think we have professional actors, but we don't. So it's hard to find those niche actors to really pull it off. But a jump scare, drop down, whatever it is, they can really get you. Yeah.
It always does. We're here with Daniel. Can you tell us a little bit about your haunt and where you guys are from?
Yeah, so we're from Claremont, which is the Inland Empire. Our haunt this year is called Sid's Twisted Cinema. So basically, Sid from Toy Story found this abandoned cinema, and he's bringing all of his favorite movies to life right through the big screen, literally. So you guys get to walk through. There's about 8 different rooms. There's 3 specialty rooms where I don't want to give too much away, but you'll actually see the movies come into life.
Fun concept. How long have you guys been doing this for?
So we've been at Midsummer Scream, I believe, for the last 5 years. We started as a photo walk, and the creators of Midsummer Scream decided that our lines were starting to get so big that we needed to actually do a full walkthrough haunt. We do this for the love of Midsummer Scream and for the haunt fans and the community, but we do have movie cars that we do a lot of events with. So we have things such as a Pizza Planet truck, Mystery Machine, Jurassic Park Jeeps. Some of our guys have DeLoreans from Back to the Future. And we do a lot of nonprofit events, but also we do parades and parties and corporate events.
So I heard you broke a record here at Midsummer Scream.
I was informed yesterday that we broke a Midsummer Scream record with the largest haunt that they've ever had. We have 3,600 square feet of haunt here. It's a record. So I was informed. I didn't know. I mean, do I get a trophy for that? What do I get?
You should. That's an amazing achievement.
Yeah, but it's all for the fun. Thank you, Midsummer Scream. Thank you guys for taking time to interview us. And all you guys that are watching, make sure you follow, you support. That's what it's all about. It's all about community.
Here with Sean from Dreich Society. Can you tell us a little bit about your haunt and where you guys are located?
Yeah, we're located in Ontario, California, and this year's theme is called Fearfest 89 Part 2. This is a sequel to one of the first haunts that we ever took to Midsummer Scream. That was called Fearfest 89. Back then, you went through 4 horror movies. You went through Friday the 13th Part 2, Poltergeist, Aliens, and The Shining. Now you're going through The Lost Boys, Terror Train, My Bloody Valentine, and Evil Dead 2. So last year we just celebrated our 25th anniversary. We started in 2000 when I was in 8th grade. And this is we started here at Midsummer in 2018. And the only year that we missed was last year.
What scares you the most?
What scares me the most? I have not told many people this, but I'm not one for creepy dolls.
Creepy dolls.
Creepy dolls.
Well, I'll keep that in mind next time I see you.
Oh, hi! How are you, gorgeous?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing so good. I won again.
You won again?
I did. You voted for me, right?
Yes, I voted for you last year too.
Of course you did, because you're a smart person. And honestly, who else are you going to vote for? This thing is stuck to my head.
I mean, really, there's no competition, right?
Exactly. I kill it every year.
Well, you look amazing.
Beautiful. I try. I did a little bit different. I got some lashes.
Oh, yes, yes.
And also, I got a new perm. I don't know if you can tell.
I can.
Of course you can. You're very conservative. You know that? That's what I like about you. We should get a picture.
We should. Okay,
Yes.
let's do it.
I'm Adam. I'm AdamJessFX, and we specialize in extremely realistic and professional grade props for the Halloween industry.
Very cool. And where are you guys located?
Currently, we're in Oakland, California, kind of like at the foothills of the mountains.
What projects have you been working on? What are you allowed to tell us anyone specifically that you're working with?
Yeah, something we picked up really that we're enjoying this year so far has been working with a lot of students that do like little Halloween things. I guess they're not little, they're big, but it's just cool. We're working with like the Louis Milson, I remember some of the other ones. We've got a handful of suits that's been really fun lately. As always, we love working with the fonts and stuff too, but suits are a new one for us, which has been really enjoyable.
That sounds super unique and fun. How long have you guys been doing this for?
I think this is officially our 10th year in business.
That's amazing, and you can tell from the level of your work, it's incredible and it's super hyper realistic. Where can people find your work to purchase online?
So online you can find us at AdamJessFX.com, and then we're also most active on our Instagram, which is also AdamJessFX.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for your time, and we wish you the best rest of the show here.
Thank you so much.
Adrien from NewRuleFX. Can you tell us a little bit about your company?
Yeah, so NewRuleFX is a special effects prop company. We deal in all different types of props that are used for like kinetic action, stunt props. So we specialize in like foam and rubber, and then also breakaway props. And so if you're working on a movie, a television show, or theatrical production, and you need to have a fight scene, or there's a tussle or something like that, we're going to do the props that are going to help keep the actors and the crew safe.
Very cool. Can you tell us some of the movies where we have seen your props?
Well, we've done so many different projects, it's always hard to remember them all, but you know, like movies like Everything Everywhere All at Once, which won Best Picture a few years ago, we had a lot of foam props that were in some of those fight scenes, like Stranger Things and TV shows like all of your procedural police shows and medical dramas, things like that. We're kind of across the board in the feature film area, and then a lot of theatrical productions as well. And of course a lot of YouTube stars, and we've done stuff for like Mr. Beast and
So you guys kind of dominate the industry in your field here of cool props and breakaway props.
Yeah, we've been doing it a long time. I started this side of my business in 2007, and it's just grown and grown and grown. And yeah, everybody always asks me like, what's the best prop you've done, or what's the best show? And I'm like, I'm always looking forward, trying to just like, what's the next thing that I'm going to work on is what I really enjoy doing, because it's really all about the craftsmanship and creating new things from scratch and solving problems and just figuring out how we can help the directors see their vision.
Where can people find you online if they're interested in buying some of your props?
Yeah, NewRuleFX.com is our website, and it's available for anybody. You don't have to be a member of the entertainment industry to buy from us. We're open to the general public, so they can go on there 24/7 and place an order. We ship worldwide. And if you're in the Southern California area, come and visit our shop. It's in Northridge, and we're open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Awesome. And just one more question for you. What scares you the most?
It's interesting. It kind of changes over time, but as a business owner, what scares me is the idea of not having the next great idea to come to me when somebody's like, what do you got? What are you going to do? And always at the last second, we always seem to pull something out and figure it out.
Thank
you. I think we should sign off with a little cheers. We're known for breakaway bottles, so I think every good interview should, end with a smash. What do you think?
Okay, I think I'm ready.
There we go. There's a souvenir for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Jen. Appreciate it.
Ralis of Mad Monster Masks. Can you tell us a little bit about your work?
Sure. They're latex masks, and I came up with this because I was a makeup designer at a haunted attraction, and a lot of the actors that we were working with were adults, and unfortunately they had to work, go home, feed the kids. They couldn't get there till 6:30 or 7. We were open. We didn't have time for a prosthetic makeup or even a detailed airbrush makeup, so the owner would give them a mask, and they put the mask on, and they couldn't act. They couldn't scare people. And I was like, there's got to be a better way. So I spent a couple years, and I did a couple tests, and I came up with, I'm going to show you guys if that's okay, a two-piece mask. Very simple, very low tech. But very effective.
Oh, wow.
You can talk, you can eat, you can drink, you can scare, and it's so easy to put on. At the end of the night, instead of getting all that prosthetic makeup off, you know, boom, you go home, you know, you see the kids, and that's what they were developed for, but they're also fun for parties because you can still socialize and drink and have fun. And I actually sculpt all these myself. I mold them, I cast them, I paint them. And it's kind of, they're my babies.
It's incredible. So you really have quite the invention here based on working with actors at a haunt. So I love where that all stemmed from.
Well, you know, actors are a difficult bunch. They're demanding. They want to be able to breathe. I don't know what's up with that.
I agree. So where are you guys based out of, and where can people find you to purchase your awesome masks?
Well, actually, I make all of these in my sweatshop in Yucca Valley, because it's really frickin' hot there. And you go to madmonstermasks.com, and there's a link to my Etsy store, and you can look at the masks on there, and you can even email me and yell at me and tell me how horrible I am.
Do you do any custom requests, or is everything your own designs and that's what you sell?
I do custom requests because I've made a lot of masks for bands you've seen in concert, and you've seen my work on album covers, you've seen my work in movies. So I do. Unfortunately, that is pretty expensive for a lot of haunt people, but I have had people say, I want this one mask and I don't want anybody else to have this. So they'll pony up the money to do it. Usually it's much more cost effective to buy one where the sculpting's been done, the molding's been done, because the first mask is a couple hundred hours of work.
I can imagine.
Yeah. After that, you've got the mold, so it's 2 days to make a mask. So it's much more cost effective. But if you're somebody that has the means and you want it, I will do it.
Can you tell us some of the bands or movies that we've seen your work?
You sure can. Well, there was a band called Slipknot. I worked for them from 1998 till 2016, on and off for years. There's another band called Lizzie Borden that I worked for, made masks for him. There's some dubstep artists, a guy named Stenchman, I made his mask. I've worked with hip hop artists. I can't even think of it. Movies, I worked on Resident Evil. I've worked on The Collector. I was actually the department head for that one. I worked on Annabelle, Welcome Home. I worked on The Conjuring 2. I worked on American Horror Story. I worked on the last season 4 of Monster, Lizzie Borden's story.
Wow, that's an incredible amount of work that you've done. And let's see, so you were working at the haunt, and what year was that when you began making these?
I started at the haunt probably around 2005. It was a Chamber of Chills in Bakersfield, California. And then I came up with these in 2007. Okay. So it took me, I had to figure it out, because you can't just make a mask and cut the jaw off, because then it won't overlap or fit. So you have to sculpt them separately, but if you sculpt them separately, they don't necessarily line up properly. So you have to figure out how to sculpt it, separate them, resculpt it, then mold it as basically it's two masks. You have to have a separate jaw and a separate face. Right. So each time it's a separate sculpture for each, a separate mold for each, and then do it that way. So it took a little figuring out.
Incredible amount of work, but I love your innovation and some beautiful creations you've done. And just one more question for you.
Sure.
You have obviously an expert in scaring people, but what scares you the most? And it could be monsters, humans, ideas, anything.
Taxes.
Haven't heard that one yet, but it's a very real fear for all of us.
Especially California business taxes.
Yes. I'm right there with you.
That's what governments
Yes.
scare me.
We've considered moving to Florida.
I'm considering Florida or Texas.
Yeah.
If Florida passes that thing where there's no property tax,
Yes.
I'm going immediately.
Yeah, that's the best of both worlds.
Yeah. Because I think my property tax now every month is more than some people's rent.
I don't doubt it. Well, thank you so much for your time today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day here at Midsummer Scream.
Okay, remember, haunt or be haunted.
Hi there. Welcome. Step right in. Bucket, Mom, do your job. Sorry. So we the twins, my name is Piper. This is Bucket right here. So we actually do our line of business by doing this holiday package kill tours based on your kill skills. So my next question is, do you have very, very annoying relatives right now that you want to kill? If you go to Texas, right, we got them chainsaws, we got them machetes, we got the knives, okay? So we're going to do the slashing and the skinning alive. Would you want that? What? Unless you want to kill with kindness in Ohio, where I don't make money. Obviously, look, I don't have any contacts in Ohio. It's very blank. But I got contacts in Texas everywhere where the X marks are. So, your choice, sweetheart. And since it's your first time with us, we can do a 50% discount. How's that?
Sounds good.
We good? We got a deal? Oh, perfect! There you go. See, it's not Ohio, Bucket. Okay, we gonna see each other in Vegas, yeah?
Yes.
All right. Nice doing business with you. Take care, sweetheart. Bye.
All right, I'm here with Ray with FearFaceFX. Can you tell us a little bit about your masks?
Yes, these are nightmare masks. What I mean by that is I try to get the essence of like what a nightmare is, and you know that feeling of dread once when you wake up from a nightmare. I try to get that feeling and whatever you saw into a real life scenario where it's just like where you could like pop out and then also do that without really scaring. That's what I try to do, especially if like you're not used to being a haunter or if it's like your first time or something. Our straps are embedded into the mask itself and everything, so I try to make comfortability and durability at the same time.
So it sounds like being a monster yourself at a haunt, you really kept that in mind when you were making and designing your masks.
Yes, definitely. I do my best to have like that breathable kind of feeling to it. I have like secret slits in the mask and everything.
And that's important with acting because it sure does get hot when you're wearing a full mask, so I love that you keep that in mind. Where are you located and where can people find you to purchase your masks?
We are now opening up at a Ninja Exchange booth, FearFaceFX, in Riverside. It's Ninja X, not EX, just X, Change. Merino Valley, outside the Merino Valley Mall.
And how long have you been making masks?
17, 19 years, something like that. I remember as a kid, me and my grandma always used to, I always asked her, let's make paper masks. I always wanted to do like crazy ass like demon masks and everything. And in my head, after every time I made a mask with her, I'm like, when I'm older, I'm gonna make a big 5-foot horn looking thing and I'm gonna be the greatest mask maker ever. I didn't know that was a thing until I was like 12 years old. Yeah, the first haunted house that I was in was Field of Screams, and that's what started everything.
Very cool, I love that story. Speaking of fears, what scares you the most?
I would say humanoid kind of stuff. god-like nightmares, I would say. I try to bring my fear out of, to show what I would be scared of. Like, it's weird, my dreams, if I have a nightmare, I don't see the actual creature, but I have that feeling. I'm like, it's gonna pop out any second, it's gonna pop out any second. And I had crazy dreams where it's just knocking on my doors, inside the mirror, everything. And it just never pops up, and my imagination just goes crazy, and these are actually what I produce out of it.
You can certainly see that reflected in your work here. There's a lot of creepy faces all around us. Well, thank you so much for your time, and we hope you have a great last day here at Midsummer Scream.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Jen.
Thank you. I'm here with Adrien of Inferno Effects. Can you tell us a little bit about your company and your awesome masks?
Yes, we specialize in latex masks specifically. They have different variations, different style straps. If it has a mouth, it mostly moves. It articulates. They're very comfortable, very durable. We sell to the attractions and individuals and Halloween enthusiasts. Yeah, so they're very high detailed. They're made to last and survive the season. These aren't your everyday Spirit Halloween store masks. You can feel they're thick, they're durable. You can throw them around and they'll survive. Yeah.
Very cool. And how long have you been making masks?
Making masks, for me personally, I've been doing it for over 14 years. This company is a little over 12, so I started like 2 years in, and it's even to this day, I'm still learning new things and ways to evolve the mask to make them lighter, more comfortable. You can see and breathe better through it, just because we know how the monsters out there act with it.
And how many artists do you have working on these?
I have one, me.
Oh, is it just you?
Yeah.
I mean, that's super impressive that you make all of these.
Yeah,
it's a ton of work.
I mean, for now, we're looking slowly getting more people in here to help me out, because it's come to the point where it's like I can't just do this on my own anymore. Yeah. It's running thin, and I'd love to bring out more new things for people, and that's the best way to do it. So.
Where can people find you online?
You can find us on all socials. Our website is just our name. It's InfernoFX, INFERNO, EFFECTS. And Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, InfernoFX, just wherever he is.
Okay, and one more question. What scares you the most?
Did you say my wife? No. Well, okay. Realistically, I am scared of open water. The ocean is terrifying. Smaller, I'm scared of deadlines. I have horror nightmares waking up in the middle of the night of things that need to be done. Like right now after this show, I have to go back. I need to get to the shop and finish orders.
Sounds like a true artist.
And yeah, I'm a procrastinator at its finest, so.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and we hope you've had a great show here at Midsummer Scream.
It was a great year. We're gonna be back next year, but this time we're moving to Anaheim, so I heard. Right?
Yes. Yeah. We heard some rumors, so it's going to be in Anaheim.
It was announced it's going to be in Anaheim next year, so woohoo!
That's awesome. Yeah, that's closer to us. I think it's closer to a lot of people, so we're excited.
Hopefully it helps with traffic as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time, Adrien.
Pleasure.
Thank you so much to Midsummer Scream for inviting us, and to the haunters, artists, spooky vendors, and everyone involved. We'll see you in Anaheim next year. Check out our upcoming interviews with Sandy King, CEO of Storm King Comics and wife of horror legend John Carpenter, plus Kevin Wayne, director of the new slasher Hillbilly Hollow, hitting theaters this September.